Welcome to the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series here at Darlington for the Bojangles Southern 500 for a Darlington Throwback Weekend. Let's take a look at the grid. Kevin Harvick is on the pole with the fastest laps here at Darlington. Denny Hamlin is really good in practice and is the fastest in practice, and he has a really good car here. Jeff Gordon and Jimmie Johnson are the highest winning cars of this group. Regan Smith has announced this will be his last race. Martin Truex Jr. is starting in the last because he's not allowed to qualify after what happened last week in Kentucky with Kurt Busch, as he spinned Kurt Busch on purpose, so he'll have to start in the back of this race. As you see, there is the command, and drivers are coming off the pit road. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. Kevin Harvick is on the pole alongside Denny Hamlin. Teammates Jeff Gordon and Jimmie Johnson in row 2. Row 3 is Kyle Larson, who finished second last week, has a disappointing run along with Brad Keselowski, who was last week's winner. As you can take a look at the back of the rest of the grid, as you can see, they're all in their Darlington throwback schemes to their rookie years. As you take a look at the field, Regan Smith will start in row 15 for his final race. As you see, the rest of the starting lineup, we'll be right back for the break, and coming up will be the start of the race. There are going to be 10 laps around Darlington, and there are 39 cars in today's field. As you see, Denny Hamlin and Kevin Harvick coming out of turns 3 and 4. And let's go racing here at Darlington as the Bojangles Southern 500 is underway as Kevin Harvick takes the lead away from Hamlin. Harvick's got a good start, but here comes Jimmie Johnson on the outside trying to pass Denny Hamlin, and he will pass him down the back straightaway. Jeff Gordon's coming out of that corner as he now passes Denny Hamlin as they come out of turn 3, and Gordon will take third in his Rainbow Warrior Chevrolet. Harvick is leading, but here comes Jimmie Johnson trying to catch up as Harvick will lead the lap. And he can't go long. Oh no! Boyer spins and collects the pack! Caution, it is out. Let's take a look what happened here, folks. So Boyer goes low, clips Kane, spins out of control, and goes back up, collecting Austin Dillon and Ryan Newman. And Paul Menard avoids it, but collects Tony Stewart, and Regan Smith avoid it, but gets damaged as well. And as you see, A.J. Allmendinger and David Reagan get collected. We'll be right back after the break. We're back. As you can see, there is a red flag here in Darlington. Regan Smith has damage, along with David Reagan. As you see, the cars are getting towed away. Paul Menard, who's getting towed away. Tony Stewart has been towed away from the rest of the race. Clint Boyer, this is not a good sign for him. He is in the playoff cut line with 8 points to the good, and so is A.J. Allmendinger with 6 points. This is bad for the 6 drivers that they're out. As you see, the caution has come out. We'll be right back for pit stops. Welcome back. We decided to go for another lap as Regan Smith and David Reagan are on pit road for repairs. As you see, the cars are coming onto pit road, but some cars are not taking pit stops. Jimmie Johnson will take 4 tires and fuel, and he has a great car. Jeff Gordon will also take the same strategy, and he beats Jimmie Johnson out of pit road. Denny Hamlin is making some adjustments after not getting a good start. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back. As you see, it's becoming the night race here as the pace car pulls off. Again, Kyle Larson will lead Kyle Busch as he goes into the inside lane. Here they come down the front stretch, and the restart has gone underway at lap 5. Kyle Larson takes the lead along with Kyle Busch in second. Kyle Larson goes high quickly, but here comes Greg Biffle trying to take third. But Kevin Harvick and Jimmie Johnson are making up ground quickly as Harvick is now up to 7th, and Jimmie Johnson's now up to 8th. And here comes Jeff Gordon making some moves, and we've been hearing that Daniel Suarez is coming onto pit road, along with Cole Custer and Martin Truex Jr. for pit stops, as Kyle Larson will lead lap 6 here, as they come out of turns 1 and 2. Here comes Jimmie Johnson trying to take third, he takes second away. Kyle Larson trying to buy, oh no! Kyle Larson gets loose and crashes Kyle Busch, and there's more cars stacked up behind them. Caution is out. Let's see the replay. What happened to this huge wreck? So Larson trying to block. Larson got clipped by the 48. Larson trying to save his car, but got loose. Crashed in front of Kyle Busch. And Greg Biffle spins and hits the back of Kyle Busch, but Jeff Gordon misses it, and Greg Biffle collects Matt Kenseth and David Reagan. See Suarez trying to avoid, but Carl Edwards and Mick Murray got involved, and Suarez nearly goes airborne to see Cole Custer and Dale Earnhardt Jr. avoid it. But Logano collects Chris Buescher and Martin Truex Jr. ends the back. Casey Mears gets clipped by Casey Kane, and the Matt Beto and Eric Allen have nowhere to go, and Regan Smith and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. crashes behind Danica Patrick. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back. As you see, we've gone for another red flag here. There's a massive pileup, but some cars are managed to keep going as they're in pit road for repairs to see if they can keep going in this race. But as you can see, Casey Mears being towed away, Matt Beto being towed away after his first race back. Kyle Busch is talking to Kyle Larson after what happened, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. gets towed away, and so is Danica Patrick. Kyle Larson gets getting towed away as well, and this is not a good way for him. 2 weeks in a row in second, but not doing well. Eric Almirola has got into his own power, and Casey Kane's getting towed away. It's Kyle Busch too. Daniel Suarez gets airborne, but he's okay. And McMurray is also out of this race. Not a good sign for these drivers as their night is ruined. And Eric Almirola has been declared out of the race. We are going on the caution. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back as we've decided to go for another lap because it's time to go racing here once again. And also Reagan has got the free pass. Let's go racing once again. Jimmy Johnson takes the lead here on lap 9 as we go 3 wide. Jeff Gordon trying to pass Harvick, but it's not going to work as Harvick still holds to second. See the flyby of the field. Jimmy Johnson leads them down in turns 3 and 4, but Jeff Gordon is right behind him as Harvick takes second. But here we go, one more time around, white flag, this time by Harvick's battling Johnson for second. As they come out of turns 1 and 2, as you see Kurt Busch trying to make the move on Hamlin, and so is Jeff Gordon. Dale Earnhardt Jr., but as you see Harvick going low on Jimmy Johnson. Here they come out of turns 3 and 4. Gordon's trying to make the pass. It's going to be Johnson to win at Darlington. What a race. What a race it has been, folks. As see Jimmy Johnson wins in Darlington after a chaotic Darlington race. As he does his burnout and celebration. Let's take a look at the results. Johnson in first. Harvick in second. That is what he really needs. Jeff Gordon in third. Chase Elliott in fourth. Junior in fifth after being in the back of the pack the whole day. Kurt Busch and Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin needed those points. Cole Custer is now in the playoffs with 15 points to the good. You see the field. Eric Jones and Ty Dillon in the top 15. That's pretty good for them. Matt Kenseth, who finished really well. So has Landon Castle. As you see, the cars have damage, but they have good finishes here. As you take a look at the field here, as Martin Truex Jr. is doing pretty good, but this has not been this good week. Regan Smith will finish 1 lap down. This is not the way for his last race to be, unlike Justin Allgaier. As you see the rest of the field with damage. Well, that will be it for this coverage here at Darlington for the Bojangles Southern 500. Congratulations to Jimmy Johnson. Next week will be the final race for the regular season, and let's see who makes it into the playoffs here at the Brickyard. This is NASCAR Racing 18 signing out, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel.